Hi you guys, what's up? It is a super rainy day here in Chicago. I've had to bring in extra lighting because our whole wall here is just windows, floor to ceiling, and you could barely see anything, and I just kind of hate this time of year. I love fall, but I'm always so like, Chicago just doesn't always have great fall weather. It's either gorgeous or it's super gray and rainy, and today is just one of those super gray and rainy days. It's honestly just been like this all week, and it makes it super hard to film, so you win some, you lose some, I guess, with Chicago weather. But I am really excited because I bought a pin collection. Don't worry, you don't have to freak out. It is nothing crazy. We're not talking like hundreds of pins here or anything, which is really awesome. I know Ryan over on Disney Pins blog often puts up some content like that, and that is just way out of my league for now with pins, because I'm sure that he's probably spent thousands doing that. I just wanted to kind of dip my toe into the water here and see what buying a collection was like. So I've been getting some different offers from people, and most of them I've passed up, but I did find one that was around 50 or so pins, and I thought that was just a really good manageable number to start with. I think 50 is like nothing too crazy. Am I right? I don't know, maybe. Maybe it's crazy, I don't know. But so the pins just got here, and I am so excited to go through them all. I've kind of made like a spreadsheet, and I've been like inventorying everything. Again, is that crazy? I don't know. I like to be organized, I guess. So yeah, this lady, she was selling her collection. I got in touch, she sent photos of everything, and we just kind of went back and forth and negotiated a price that I thought was fair for everything that she was happy with, and now I have a bunch of pins. So obviously the reason I kind of went with her collection is because she did have a handful of pins that I actually already wanted. They were kind of on my little like ISO list out there, so that kind of takes care of some of the pins that we've been trying to track down, and the rest of them are just gonna hopefully make either really awesome traders, or I have mentioned we are going to be hosting our first live sale on Instagram next Monday. That is October 8th. So anything that we find we're not really needing might be ending up over on that live sale. So most of these pins in the collection are older pins, but it is like a really good mix of pins. We've got some international pins, we've got domestic park pins, we have limited edition pins, pass holder exclusive pins, and a good chunk of fantasy pins as well. So really fun kind of mix of everything to kind of go over with you guys today. So usually I would sit here and kind of like pull out each pin from the box and show them one by one, but I figure with a little over 50 pins that is just not really feasible because I don't want to keep you guys here for hours. So I've gone ahead and I've just laid them all out on our table, and I'm just gonna kind of do the overview of everything that way. Alright guys, let's go check out the collection. Alright guys, so here is kind of an overview of the collection that I bought. So I've kind of separated it out to fantasy over on the left side here, authentic Disney pins all in this right side. A lot of them still had all of their backer cards, which is great. The ones that I've put up here are a lot of like mystery boxes, like the little Sooms there, or booster pins. So those I don't expect to have a card because they did not come with one. So I was really just kind of pleasantly surprised that so many of them did have their card. So you can see we've got some international pins with this Tokyo Disney Resort pin. Definitely be careful with this pin if you are looking to purchase it. I have noticed on eBay there are quite a lot of fakes of this one coming from Hong Kong, and they look really bad. So definitely ask for pictures. We've got this really cool Maleficent pin. I believe this is from Walt Disney World, and I think it's a limited edition of 1000. She is there with Diablo, and the heart is just super glittery. Pretty sure I'm gonna take this and just pop it over onto my Halloween board that I am working on. Got some more open editions, some Tokyo Sea open editions, another limited edition from, I believe, yes, 2017, so last year, and that's Donald with the contemporary, very cute pin. We've got a Hong Kong Maleficent there. Couple more open editions. I believe this is from this year's Easter, but it is not dated, so might hang on to that. We will see. A lot of Haunted Mansion pins, which is great. Like I said, I am working on a Halloween board. Couple more international pins, some promo pins. Oh, I love this Haunted Mansion pin as well. Sorry, my cat is playing in the background, but it just looks like the wallpaper, the detail on this. It's really hard to capture it on camera, but it is really pretty. And then we did get an auction pin. This is the Mali turret pin. Really cool, really just thick, well-made pin. And this is a limited edition of 500. Some more promo pins, some open editions. This one is going right into Johnny's collection because he does not have that yet. We've got a PTD there. We've got some booster pins, a couple Ellie's and international pins, all just kind of mixed in here. So a really, really good selection. Super excited. We've also got this Evil Queen. This is an AP pin. Again, really good for Halloween, and it is not dated. So that's pretty much it for the authentic side. Really, really excited to have some of these in my collection now. So let's move on to the fantasy pins. So I did get quite a lot of bigger fantasy pins. You'll see we've got this Princess Bestie series where they are going down Splash Mountain. This is a really cool pin. It is stained glass and it is a limited edition of 75. Really cool, really huge, like I can barely fit this in my hand. Really big pin. And then we got two of these Cyan Am pastel kitties. Definitely keeping one for my cat's collection. The other will be going up. And then we also got the Dinah. That's actually a really pretty pin in person. We've got these really tiny little mini fantasy pins. So we've got Gus Gus, and I can never remember his name. If you remember, let me know down in the comments what his name is from The Lion King, either 1.5 or 2 or something. We've got a Baby Max, which I will also probably be keeping for my collection. We have a really nice Pins with a Purpose pin with Thomas and Duchess. We have a lot of Fantasy Marie looking mighty sassy there in her little gift box. That is so cute. We have another kind of pseudo stained glass Jasmine pin. And then we have another from this Princess Besties collection. This one, they are on Space Mountain, and it's cool because it actually is a slider pin. And this is also, I believe, yes, limited edition of 75. Really cool to have a few in the series. And then we have this really awesome Mali fantasy pin. I don't know a whole lot about it. It is from the Wicked series, and it is the same designer that made this Pastel Kitties series. But that's really all I know about it, except it's really cool. It has 2 layers of pin and just a lot of really, really pretty detail and glitter. And then last, we have this little Yzma potion pin with her llama potion. I know absolutely nothing about this pin. I have never seen it before, but again, really fun to have for my Halloween and villains board that I'll be putting together. So what do you guys think? Have you ever bought a collection before? Is it something that you're thinking about doing? Honestly, I had been thinking about doing this for a while. I am still fairly new to this hobby. My husband and I have only really been into it for a couple of months now, so we figured buying a collection was kind of just a really good way to jumpstart everything and get some nice pins for us to keep, some nice pins to trade or to sell to put towards other pins we want, and so here we are, just kind of went ahead and did it. But like I said, I am super happy with this collection. Lots of really interesting stuff in there. I will definitely be keeping a handful of those for our own collection, and I'll be kind of going through and dividing them all up and getting them ready for our live sale next week for the ones that we are not going to keep. Whew, I feel like that was a lot, and now I just have so much work to do in the next week to get ready. We're gonna have lots of fun boards that are all different price ranges, as well as some kind of higher price pins that are gonna be like hopping in and out of our feed. So definitely check it out if you are around on the 8th. It is going to be at 7:30 Central Time, so that is 5:30 Disneyland time, since I know most of you seem to be lucky enough to live over by Disneyland already. Alright, so let me know down below what your favorite pin was. Do you have any of these pins? Are we pin twins? Make sure to give this video a big thumbs up while you are down there leaving a comment, and don't forget to smash that subscribe button if you haven't already. I will see you again very soon for another video. Bye!